Today I'm gonna make a milchig mushroom risotto, which is next level. We're gonna use butter and Parmesan cheese. For Shavuos, this will be the perfect, yummy, like next level dish. It'll knock it out of the park. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of olive oil. I preheated the pot already. Beautiful. Then I'm gonna add some butter, just one stick of butter. We're gonna use 2 cups of arborio rice. This is a perfect rice for risotto because it's starchy and it's like a short grain rice. I have shallots and some scallions, a little garlic. And then for the best part, because I love mushrooms, you can make risotto with so many different other things, but I love mushrooms. So I have a mix of mushrooms here, which is shiitake mushrooms, portobello, regular button mushrooms. At the same time, I'm preheating a pot of chicken stock, which is important because when we add this to the rice, we're gonna add it slowly. It should be hot. You don't want to cool off all the rice. I have my butter and olive oil mixture all melted up. So in I go with my shallots and scallions. 2-3 minutes, that's it. I'm gonna add a little bit of my garlic. Okay, here we go. My chicken stock came to a boil. I'm gonna cover it, shut the flame. Perfect. When you make a mushroom risotto, remember you're gonna need 25-30 minutes to stand there and be busy with it. You can't walk away, do what you wanna do, take your phone call your friend, make a cake or whatever. You can't. You gotta be here the entire time, mix it, be busy with it. I'm gonna add my mushrooms. And I put a lot of mushrooms. The reason I put a lot of mushrooms is because I love mushrooms. Look at my mushrooms. Gorgeous. The butter smells so good. Now comes the fun part. Or actually the fun part for the next half hour. I'm gonna add 2 cups of rice. We're gonna want to toast this for around 3 to 4 minutes. Then we're gonna add a secret ingredient. Let's see if you can guess what the secret ingredient is. Risotto. Risotto. It's an Italian dish. I think when the Italians figured out that they can grow like a short grain rice, they started making a risotto. It's not Hungarian. In Hungary we made the schlichkas. Best really is to use a tall pot for this, because this is going to double in size after you start adding all your liquids. I just used a wide pot because it's better for the camera, it's a better shot. So I toasted my rice for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna add 2 cups of wine. One. Actually, I'm gonna add one at a time. Let's get this mixed, and then we're gonna add another one. So the trick with the risotto is you have to keep on adding your liquid very slowly. Here's my 2nd cup of wine. I'm gonna add my salt and pepper, and we start stirring. So it's starting to look like my wine is evaporating, and I want to start adding my pot of chicken stock. If you don't have chicken stock, you can always use water, but you're gonna have to add extra salt. This gives a lot of flavor. I'm gonna add 1 cup at a time. Just keep on mixing. Once it starts drying out, you're gonna add another cup. Actually, I'm gonna add a little bit of this Tuscanini truffle. Smells like truffle. I'm gonna add a tiny oil in here just to get a drop. That's it. You see that? That's like a half a teaspoon. But a little bit of truffle takes it to the next level. If you get raw truffle mushrooms, they're probably sometimes $500-600 a pound. If you want to know why they're so expensive, they grow underground and they have special dogs that are trained to sniff out the mushrooms. They start digging in the ground and they'll take out 1 or 2 or 3 truffles. Here we go with another cup of carved chicken stock. Don't try to put all the stock in at once. You're gonna get one big mush. You have to do this slowly. So for all of you that are thinking why I'm so serious now, this is a serious dish. I'm focused. This takes time. No time for jokes right now. This is not a time for jokes. It's starting to look delicious. Delicious. Being that I'm preparing this milchig and not parv, I can't help but add butter. Nothing like butter. Add the butter, just don't tell anybody you added it. This is not supposed to happen. Oh my God.
Don't tell anybody you
Don't tell anybody you did that. Don't tell anybody you did that.
You're gonna have to add to the recipe. One glass.
One glass bowl of butter.
Milk like a sink, don't forget. Milk like a sink.
Milk like a sink, yes. Mom, milk like a sink, I promise. Wow, look at this with the butter. Smells, it smells so good. Let me taste it. Wow, delicious. I'm just gonna add a little bit more stock just because it's a drop al dente still. I want it to be a little softer, that's it. You just have to keep on tasting it. There's no written recipe for this exactly because it depends on your pot, depends how it evaporates, if you have a wide lip, a tall pot, it all depends. It depends how starchy the rice is or the mushrooms or the onions. This is just about ready. So what I'm gonna do next, being that it's milkshake of course, is add some Parmesan cheese. For a few reasons. First of all, if you add Parmesan cheese, you can't eat fly sticks for 6 hours. All you guessed will be, I ate my whatever and I had Parmesan cheese. I'm done, no fly sticks. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Nice. How do you know when your risotto is ready? You see that? That's perfect. Okay, time to shut the fire. Beauty. And now is when we start plating it. If you find a pasta bowl that you want to serve this in, then you always have to make sure it's nice and clean. Look at that. That is perfect. I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh parsley. This is perfection. I can't wait to taste this, I'll be honest with you. Once it's ready, hold on, almost. The key is some good truffle. Make sure you have one of these fancy ones. Don't put too many, okay? I'm gonna put like 3 or 4. And to finish it off, a little more of Parmesan. Now this looks good. Here we go! The moment of truth. First of all, it's hot. It's hot, I burnt my tongue. I love risotto and this cheese. Next level. I'm telling you, it's next level. Until next episode, I'll see you guys later.